Hello, my name's Dave Suckling, and you're watching another episode of Fresh Off the Press English. Today we're talking about Mexico. It's Tuesday the 17th of July 2018. This is some news from the BBC. The news is the Mexican president-elect, meaning the president in the future, has decided he wants to reduce his salary. So how much he gets paid every month. He has promised that he will be paid much less. Let's read the headline, shall we? Mexican president-elect slashes his salary. Mexican president-elect slashes his salary. Now, president-elect means he's won the election, but he's not become the president yet. He's waiting for the other president, the now president, to end his time, and then he will become the next president. President-elect. Slashes. If you slash something, it literally means to cut. All right? In this context, when he says slashes his salary, it means he cuts his salary lower, much lower down. Yeah? He cuts his salary. He slashes his salary. Mexican president-elect Manuel Lopez Obrador said Sunday he plans to earn less than half what his predecessor makes when he takes office in December. Predecessor. Predecessor. Your predecessor is the person who came before you in your job. Before you did your job, there was another person who did your job before you. They are your predecessor. Predecessor. The person who does something before you, your predecessor. What we want is for the budget to reach everybody, he told reporters in front of his campaign headquarters. Budget. Budget. A budget is your plan of how much money you're going to spend. Usually we make a budget because we want to save money. We don't want to spend too much money, so we make a budget. We make a plan for how much money we want to spend. Campaign headquarters. Campaign headquarters. Now, a campaign is a plan to do something. It's when we have a target and now we're going to do things to achieve our goal. It's our campaign. This is what we want and this is what we're going to do. We make a campaign and we tell people about it. This is our campaign. This is what we want to do. This is what we want to achieve, a campaign. Headquarters. Headquarters. Your headquarters is your HQ, your main building, the main office. Every company has a headquarters. Our headquarters are in Shanghai. Means our main office, the main building where the big bosses are, is in Shanghai, the headquarters, the main office. Glancing at a piece of paper with numbers on it, Lopez Obrador said he will take home 108,000 pesos a month, which is $5,707 at current exchange rates. Glancing. Glancing. If you glance at something, it means you look at it very quickly. I glance at my computer while I talk to you. Yeah? I glance. I look very quickly at something and then I'm back on you. He was glancing at a piece of paper. It means he was looking at it very quickly and then continuing to talk. Glancing. These are some numbers. 108,000. 108,000. Pesos. Pesos. Now, pesos is the Mexican currency. The Mexican money is called the pesos. $5,707. $5,707. Now, notice I say and. $5,707. I only say and after I say 100. Same in the other number. 108,000 pesos. 108,000 pesos. I say and or un after I say 100. Exchange rates. Exchange rates. Now the exchange rates is how much my money and your money, when we change it, be it from the dollar to the peso, from the pound to the euro, the exchange rate is when I change my pounds, how many euros can I get? That's the exchange rate. He reiterated campaign promises to cut back on taxpayer-funded perks for high-level government officials, such as chauffeurs, bodyguards, and private medical insurance. Reiterated. Reiterated. If you reiterate something, it means you say it again. Let me reiterate. It means I need to tell you again. This is important. Let me reiterate. I'm going to say it again so you understand, so you hear me. Reiterate. To say something again. Perks. Perks. Now perks are benefits, extras, bonuses, good things extra about the job. They are the perks. Extra good things about a job, the perks. Chauffeurs. A chauffeur is a man who drives a car, or a woman who drives a car. They are a chauffeur. Chauffeur. Somebody who drives a car for another person. They are a chauffeur. Interesting news from Mexico. I think it's a good thing. I think people need to look at how much money they earn, and we need to decide if it's fair for people to be earning so much money, particularly in government jobs. You know, they are there to serve the people. They should be there by choice. It should be their choice. They shouldn't be motivated by money. People who work for the governments shouldn't be doing that job because they want money. That's not the reason to do that job. It's definitely the opposite reason. And so their salaries should be allowed to be lowered down to a reasonable amount for the level of their job. Anyway, it's just the news. Thank you for watching this episode of Fresh Off the Press English. I hope I can see you tomorrow for another episode of interesting news from around the world. Thank you and goodbye.